He's back here.
Chat. Wait, let me see who's in chat, because if Neffy's here, we're gonna have to cut it. Okay, Neffy's not here. And John, I see you. Hi. Ooh, do I want to stream this?
She couldn't wait.
Wait, he didn't tell me to wait.
Blame her.
He actually didn't tell me to wait. Ooh, do I want to stream this? Hi, John. You didn't tell me I was supposed to wait.
I didn't.
Was I supposed to wait? Because I can leave.
No. Go back there. Go. Go talk to him.
Give me a minute.
Alright.
My toes are still sweaty.
I don't think he cares about your sweaty toe.
Maybe I do.
Being still.
Do it, Nether. All right, chat, that's all you get. No more. You get nothing else. Sorry, chat. We're gonna go.
The hell are you doing?
I
gonna leave you to
will
alone.
kick you off of that so fast, you son of a bitch. Where have you been?
I've been stuck in some dusty old goddamn mansion in the middle of nowhere in some dark ass realm. Reading books. Trying to figure out how to get back to you. Hey. Nothing was gonna stop me from getting back to you. And I said, not even an army would be able to keep us apart.
You took so long. It's been awful.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just glad you didn't have to wait as long as I did.
Perhaps the rain will come. It's raining!
And if so, stay here with me.
It's raining.
I can tell you right now, I'm going to bring a storm down on that bastard's head.
I don't think you can.
I'll find a way.
How long has it been?
Nine years. 4 months. 3 weeks. And 6 days.
Why do you have scars on your hands?
It's all the while I was trying to reach out. I saw you in my dream. Sitting in a cold bed, just laying there, gazing at your hands. I remember that night. Before the day that we both eventually left the island. You kept rubbing at that crystal. It just kept burning you. Some of those scars looked like cuts. I don't know what they're from, or what they were from, since your hands look a little, better now.
He cuts me. He cuts me to take my blood. I found something that helps me, though. There's an Oni. I've been feeding on him while he sleeps. And something in his blood has been healing my scars. Don't.
Well, I'm not going to do anything. That's what feeding does. Is he a powerful creature?
Yes. He doesn't know I feed on him. He's turning, and I haven't told him anything.
Trying to set a brood of your own without me around.
I gave up hope. I assumed you were never coming.
Well, good news. Here I am.
And it's raining. I felt you. All those times.
Good.
Blackened skies. What happened with her?
Well, for an entire year, she sat there, drained me, slowly filling my own body with her blood. To make me true, is the way that she put it.
What does that mean?
That I'm still not sure about. No matter how many books I read, I couldn't understand why she said true. To make me true. To make me true-blooded. And none of the other prickly assholes that came through the manor ever, really said anything to me.
Ooh. There were others. Your brother.
My brother's dead.
You know this?
Mm-hmm.
You killed him.
Apparently she found his corpse not long after. More or less torn to shreds, most likely by the beasts in the maelstrom. And it turns out my family apparently has a history with vampires. Stemming from a place called Kemi. She taught me how to use arcane magic. Blood magic.
You can't say that here.
Because of those blood mages.
Yes.
I see.
Don't say that out loud. Otherwise, they'll hunt us.
I'll be careful from now on.
I thought, why didn't you find me? Why didn't you come to me?
I just got here. I've only been here for about... couple hours, I guess.
I felt you here. Days ago.
That was probably me coming through. It was a bit of a struggle to get through the last leg of that portal. It drained everything that I had. It may explain why it took so long for that bitch to find me.
She's following you?
No. She's sleeping. Indefinitely. Shortly after replacing all of my blood with her own. She taught me some magic. Then waddled off to some crypt. An eternal sleep, most of them have said. I was to be her protege. Her successor, whatever you want to call it. She never told me why. Most of the other vampire lords that came through looked at me with disdain. But that gave me the freedom to research what I needed to practice my magics, to find my way here. Again, I'm sorry it took so long.
My brother's here, but he's not the same.
What do you mean?
He's friends with Callus. He never once stood up for me. But I'm glad Callus doesn't hurt him. He just gives Callus his blood when he asks.
He asked
it's
for that
nothing.
gift to protect you.
I know. I let him feed from me. And I gave him the blood you gave me. Something happened. He turned into this creature. I'd never seen it before. He said it happens now sometimes when he sleeps. And he wakes up and he's this giant beast. He doesn't know how to control it. I don't know what it is. And I don't know if it's something that Callus has done.
I am not going to give that man a slow death. I mean a quick death.
Did you get what I was keeping for you?
I did.
I think he may have given you my sword too.
Hmm?
Did he give you my dark angel?
No, just the katana.
All three of them?
Nope, just one.
I have 2 others for you as well. It's really hard to look up.
Oh, I've missed you so.
No, there were 3 of them. The 3 katanas on my wall were for him. All 3 of them. When I walked in the room, everything was off of the walls. That's why I wasn't sure because it wasn't loading.
We'll fix this. We'll get through it. Assuming.
Assuming what?
You don't hate me for taking so long.
I did.
Do you still?
No. All those nights of darkness. Just watching the fire. Watching my blood drip onto the floor. I was furious. I hated you. I hated him. Even her. Even my brother.
I know it's my fault. I was too weak to prevent it.
We didn't know.
Well, where can I go that's close to you, but not, within plain sight?
I don't know.
Cody's informed me that there are a few dukedoms with some friends from the Isle.
Right. Cardia's here. Hemlock, Cody, on the Lucian.
Mm-hmm. Aegis.
I would rather you not go there. But it's definitely not close.
What about Luliannia? What did he call it? Ravenmore?
Yes, the Desperate Duchess.
The Desperate Duchess.
Yes.
Or we just hunker down out here somewhere.
She's the Desperate
Make my
Duchess
moves as I
dragon.
need to.
There's a librarian, the Claw, close by. Purely. That's really close. I don't know how close you want to be, but and what you're looking for.
Well, Cody informs me that Callus is a duke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in kingdoms, it's a little hard to move against a duke by yourself. So I'll need to work behind the scenes. How many people know?
Know what?
About the necklace?
I don't know. My cousin Teddy is here. And
So I've heard.
He knows, and I think he's been informing people, but I haven't heard anybody talk about it. Nobody's confronted
I see.
Callus. So I don't think anybody really cares, to be honest. It's not their problem, it's mine. Hi, Fox.
Well, it's my problem too now. And it has been since you put that on. So, I want to meet Teddy.
I haven't seen Teddy today.
I see.
But sure we can find him.
Well, it can all wait until tomorrow. It's been too long. And I want to spend some time with my love.
Aww. I'm supposed to be home every night. He used to check to make sure I was home. But the last 2 nights, the Oni's been sleeping on my floor. And I don't know if he's checked and hasn't noticed, or just doesn't care. Or just hasn't checked at all.
Well, he has no idea what I look like, so...
Right. But my brother does. However, my brother won't be awake until tomorrow.
What do you suggest? What do you want to do? I haven't heard your voice in 9 years, and I just wanted to listen to it.
I think you already know the answer to that.
So would it be too much to ask for you to stand up and get out of that pose now?
Oh yeah, I have shoes now. And I didn't steal them from anybody.
You know where I think they look better?
No. On the floor?
I'm gonna refrain from finishing that comment.
Who all have you seen?
Just Cody and Howlett. I was in this place called Sanctum for a little bit. Spent time up in Frost Temple, freezing my fucking nads off.
The Frost Temple? Oh.
I will be perfectly fine without seeing another piece of black ice in my life ever again.
You look a little bit taller.
Yeah. Started happening after the change out of fluids there. The blood.
So I can't call you a small boy anymore.
No, I suppose not. However, I can't fit through doors.
Well, sounds like a good problem to have.
Do you have any idea how many times I've hit my forehead off the friggin' beam there? The door frame.
No, tell me.
Well, since I put it up, about 6. So if I have an addled head come tomorrow, well, you know why.
I was on my way to Hana and Lucian's.
Oh.
Would you like to come say hello to them?
Solutions still talk forever.
Yes. However, I did ask him a little bit about souls last night. He had a lot to say, and it seemed helpful.
I see. I'll be interested to hear some of that at least.
Yeah. We were talking about the possibilities of people with different magics that were close to me. But he feels like if one of the necklaces are broken, the other would need to be broken pretty quickly. Less Callus would find out very quickly. We were thinking about it, and they know fire. They're working on becoming more proficient. My brother's working on water. And then, I was working on arcane, but the amethyst I needed, Callus took back. And then, Teddy knows healing magic. And then I was thinking that Oni, if we needed him, he's a creature of lightning, so he started developing the ability to create lightning in his fingers. He doesn't know why, but I know it's connected to me turning him.
I see.
So maybe one or two or a combination might be helpful. I don't really know.
Well, let's put some theories together and work it out.
Hey, Neffy.
Without hurting you.
Right. I would rather you help my brother first. What are you
Help
looking
him
for?
with
What?
getting his off?
Yeah? Although, he and Callus are friends, so I imagine Callus will eventually just take it off for him.
And he also... He said he wanted to protect you. That's why I turned him. You said he hasn't done any of that.
Well, I wanted you to turn him so he could protect himself against all these people that were coming after us for our bounties. Against our parents. That's why I wanted you to turn him. I think he wanted you to turn him so he could protect me, and no, he hasn't. Matter of fact, I was, mm,
Hmm?
I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can say this, but I don't think there's a way I can say this without just outright saying it. Let me type this first. Let me think on this. Callus wanted the saber that you gave me and I wouldn't give it to him. And so he put me in a cell and he beat me until he knocked me out and took it. My brother walked in and then turned around and just walked out.
Oi, 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 oi.
There's like no good emotes to like kneel down or anything. I hate the emotes. Like there could be so many better ones. Oh well. I don't like any of those.
And not all at once.
And then Callus gave him the key. and told him to let me out when he wanted. He let me out, but still. I know he lifted it off. I know.
Does this happen every time you talk?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's worse. The whispers. The noises in my head. I haven't talked about it in a while. So they haven't bothered me, and Callus has left me alone. The Oni did the same. He lifted the necklace off my neck. Lifted the crystal. His hands were damaged for quite some time.
No. Stop talking about it for now then. So I'm not going to ask you to power through it. You can fill me in, slowly. On all the events. Sound good?
I suppose, but he's gonna know. He always knows.
How much more is there to tell?
I don't know. It's been a long time, so...
I'm gonna need a lot of blood.
The Oni. He has strong blood.
Hmm. Maybe.
What name are you going by?
Just using my brother's.
Who on the island knew your brother's name besides me? Did my brother?
I don't recall ever telling him.
So only I know. And Cody. Does Howlock know?
And Howlock. I told him to call me that. I think Vane also knew it. Is he here?
No.
Howlock said everyone went their separate ways, but... I see.
I haven't seen him. I think... You're right, the Duchess. The desperate Duchess is here. Drava was here. And that fucking dog that was with Melon that night. Do you remember her? She was here too.
Yes.
And Aegis with Nini.
I heard about that.
And, I don't know. There's other vampires here. Not the ones we met on the island, but there's a house of vampires. I met 3 of them, but I guess there's a 4th. Their mother.
I see. Yeah, I was told about that. I'd be interested to meet them.
There's 2 more vampires in our house. Vincent and Animaeus.
Really?
Animaeus is kind of Callus's little tattletale. He likes to go to all the dukedoms and gather all this information and then go tell Callus. He's got quite the mouth on him.
I see.
Vincent is much like Sarn.
Sleeps.
Quiet.
Cold feet.
Fox,
Lot
I
of foot
had
powder.
to. I don't know if he's ever talked about foot powder, but...
Oh, alright. And they know that you're a vampire.
I don't know, actually. I don't think they care. I think they are above me and can boss me around. I don't even know if they fully understand that my brother and I are prisoners. Well, I guess my brother's not really a prisoner, is he?
Not if he's willing.
Right.
I'll figure something out.
Malon's dead.
What?
When we got here, Callus cut him, and we fed on him. He knew too much, is what Callus said.
At least one of us got to do the pricking.
Right. I didn't leave. I was in bed. And then all of a sudden I was on the shore with nothing but the saber and my panties on. It was really kind of cold. It was like some type of magic just forced me over to where he was. I couldn't get away. He went to sleep and he was standing outside the door, talking to me, taunting me. I told him to leave and went back to bed, but I think my brother went willingly.
Yeah, I kind of figured something happened. That letter you left was unusual.
I was hoping you would understand. I left it in case something was going to happen. It felt like it when he was outside the door.
Well, we're both here now. I'll fix a part of that letter for you. I am yours.
Oh. I know.
And I'll reiterate it one more time. You are mine.
Mostly.
Mostly, huh?
Mm-hmm. I still have this leash on me.
Yeah. I'll be finding out a way to sever that leash. But before it gets too late, shall we head over to the hooker and the demons?
Okay. She's not a hooker anymore, and she is also a demon now.
Well, maybe she's just a demon hooker.
No, don't say that. Lucian gets very overly sensitive about it.
Oh, really?
He does.
He's a demon.
Right. But it's his hooker.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, Catcher used his points to make the
Won't say
command.
anything.
Good.
Well, lead the way.
Yes, it was Catra. He's evil.
It's been a while since I was able to walk behind you. What?
So there is a reward, a point reward that you can
Oh,
redeem.
Cody get tired of waiting.
I think Cody probably just wanted to give us privacy.
Good.
there's a lot that's been going on. There's a dukedom that doesn't like our dukedom. And he was giving Cody a lot of problems, so we invited Cody to come live with us.
I see.
Oh, also, you might like this. We have 2 blood fountains in our keep and a blood room.
What was the last thing?
A blood room. It has a pool of blood in there. It's always fresh blood.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There was something similar where I was. You would walk through the front doors, and there was just this massive fountain.
Oh? Wait, love.
Hmm.
You might want to... Do you want to put your mask back on in case somebody else from the island recognizes you?
Yeah, probably.
We don't want Callus to know. So, Stroud. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what are you to me?
Just,
S-T-R-O-U-T. D.
Let's come up
S-T...
with-
I
let's
don't
come up
know.
with- Just call me a sellsword.
A what?
A sellsword.
I don't know what that means. Is that like a freebooter? But you just don't give away free boots?
No.
You sell swords.
I wanna thank
Yes.
you
Yep.
for joining my crew.
Wait, what is it?
It's basically a sword for hire. Kind of like a mercenary.
Thank you for the follow. I just pictured her falling off in this
No,
tree.
I actually didn't even know that I had neighbors here.
Who's your neighbor?
Apparently, the Onis?
Right. I should introduce you. I would maybe not mention that I've been feeding on him while he sleeps. 'Cause,
I see. Okay.
he doesn't know. Hopefully he's still at Hana's. Listen, heels aren't meant for this kind of mushy ground, okay?
I was just about to say, isn't it difficult?
Yes.
How did you transition from no shoes at all to heels?
I suppose there's things I never told you. Maybe just one important thing. My father was not a lord. He was more. My mother was no lady. She was more as well. So, to be fair, I hated wearing shoes because I was forced to wear something like this before.
I see.
Nobody knows. Except, of course, my family. So I guess
Well. I'm all ears when you're ready to tell me.
He was, what was it? Shroud?
Well, that's what it is.
Whoa, imagine coming through the